everybody, it's Lurks here. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to save you time and money. And today it's how to replace the battery in your Nissan Juke Key Fob. Now, if the battery in the key fob gets too low, you may not be able to remotely open your Nissan Juke. So it's definitely worth replacing it when the battery gets low. You may get a warning on your dashboard saying that the battery needs replacing. This is the Nissan Juke here, and before we get started, there's a link above now about how to reset the tyre pressure warning system on this car. This is the Nissan Juke Key Fob remote here. Let's just flip the key out. And we need to get the case off to get the battery out. So what you do is at the back here, you see that little divot. You need to get a flat bladed screwdriver in there. Now what you want to do is you want to get one that's an exact fit, not one that's too small. Now don't push the blade in, just let it gently rest in there, and then you're twisting the blade, you're twisting it. Do not push it in, because if that slips, you could damage your fingers and hands, get some skin off there, and also if it slips inside the key, it could damage the circuitry inside. And there we go, the case is now open, my lad. I sound like a judge in a courtroom. And that is why you don't push it in, because if it slips, not only could you damage the skin on your hand and fingers, but you could damage the circuitry in the key, and then that is game over. So to get the battery out, just flick it out from the top there. And the battery in here is a CR2032, which is a very common type of battery. Now I got a whole packet of these from a local hardware shop. And to put it in, push it in from the top and just push it against those springs there. If you see those two springs at the bottom, you need to just push it in, and then it's nice and secure. The battery goes in upside down, as it were, so it's facing the positive sides on the other side. Now to get the case back on, just line it all up and then squeeze it with your fingers. Now because the battery on this key fob has never been replaced, this casing is very stiff, and I've got quite strong hands, and I'm squeezing it as hard as I can, and I cannot get it shut. I really am trying here. So plan B is just to get a pair of pliers and just give that a squeeze. But we don't want to damage the casing on the key, so just get a rag or a sock or anything and just wrap it around the case. And then put your pliers on there and just give those pliers a gentle squeeze, and you'll get much better pressure. And the case is now closed. Oh, I sound like a judge in a courtroom. What do you call a judge with no fingers? Just his thumbs. Then obviously you just need to make sure that the key fob is actually working. So let's unlock the doors, and yes, it's working. And oh, look at that, it's a lovely cup of tea. Oh, cup of tea. If you're going to be working on the motor or your key fob, always have a lovely cup of tea. If you would like more videos on how to save you time and money, then please press the subscribe button down here. I really do appreciate you visiting my channel, everyone. If you'd like to select any other videos around here, that would be really cool. And be sure to hit that bell notification tab.